Hello, Todd Bog here from Breaking the Stream, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dominions 5. Where we last left off, we were basically controlling our surrounding territory and starting the build on our second stronghold here in the throne. Quick change I had to make between videos is I had to turn off the music because apparently that is a copyright infringement. So I've turned out the music for the ongoing videos. What I may look for later is a replacement soundtrack I can put in that would be copyright free. It's unfortunate because the music is great, and if you are a fan of it, you can definitely Google it. Some of it is available on Spotify, so definitely check it out. Give them credit where credit is due. Yeah, where we last left off, we had Scipio is moving around, as you can see here. And he's looking for magic sites. So he found us a source of death gems in this burial mound that he found. Here we were debating on whether we want to start clearing out the nearby armies. And I think that is going to be a go. So let's see. We'll probably want to take out money-making sites first, just so we can keep our treasury income going. So we'll go ahead and probably attack this war elephant selection. I've been meaning to do it for a while, so now's the time. Unfortunately, without our priest, we won't be able to bless our equite of the Sacred Shroud, but that shouldn't be a problem for us here. So, where do these blood slaves go? Is that a resource, or is that actual, like, people? I'm guessing it's a resource that we can't use. That's the one magic that we can't use. A bulbous. So you're my priest here. You need to start moving your way out. You can move all the way over here. Can you move? No. Move here, and then we can join up with our forces. So that's good. Everybody set to research. There we go. I knew we recorded a new lord, so recruited a new lord. So I forgot that we need to get that set up. So we'll go ahead and bring those out. Bring those out. We'll go ahead and put a standard in each of those, and we'll leave these guys here for now. So a smaller force for sure, but he's got greater leadership, and as you can see, because of his leadership, he gives more morale. So if you have a leadership of 80, like my other lord has, and it's only on your base leadership, so even if you do improve and get additional leadership points, it still all goes off your base. But if you have a leadership of 80, you give a +1 morale bonus normal, +1, and then you get a plus for the formation, and then the plus for the banner, I believe. And then these guys are a little bit better. They're a +2. Is that right? Yeah, +1 for the other lord, +2 for this lord. That's all you need to know, really. So, okay. So he's got himself a decent army that he can use to combine with my lord here. So I think we'll try that as well. And they can move all the way here as well. Okay, perfect. So that's good. And then we can probably combine up in an attack on this province here. That means I'll have to do my army setup here. Let's see. So the equite, we'll put them on the top flank this time. The other ones are on the bottom. Box formation is just fine for me, with the set battle orders to attack the rearmost enemy. Then these guys will move up here, and they'll go in a line formation. Alright. And my commander will also go up here. So, important thing to note, route conditions. Let's make sure everybody else is set. Oh, I have 2 of them. Okay. I forgot I have repeat recruitment on, so we'll leave the other one. We should go back to probably augurs. Yeah, we'll do augurs for now, so that we get more research going. There we go. Perfect. Go into the augur because I don't take as many resources. I can get myself another equite of the Sacred Shroud, so perfect. we'll continue with the banners for a little bit. Okay, so he's going to sit, and we'll set him to defend. Actually, I mean, there's really no reason to patrol. Actually, yeah, you could patrol. So let's go to army setup, and let's get you our very sparse forces here. Okay. So we'll do that, and then we'll set you to patrol. Oh, I gotta make sure I'm clicking correctly. Okay. So we'll patrol. We're moving our armies out. We've got this army moving here to attack. We've got the defense in this province will protect my my priest as they build their palisades. So, all right. I think that is all we need to do. So we'll go ahead and turn. All right. So let's see the unexpected event. Turmoil +3. Province income and resource -5. The governor of the province has died from a wasting disease. His incompetent brother-in-law has now taken over administrative duties. Okay, why is that? Okay, so turmoil 2. That's fantastic. Okay, and then it looks like it's getting hot. Okay. So, all right. Well, either way, we obviously wanted to see the battle. So before I jump into the battle, I want to mention something. Or actually, we can go ahead and hit View Battle, and I can pause it. So we redid our organization here, which is good. So the enemy has a number of forces, and there's a few different rout conditions. So basically, the enemy will check morale when they take damage as a group. And then if they lose 80% or 20% of their total hit points, that's when they start making morale checks and they can possibly flee. Basically, after that, every time they take damage, there's a possibility of doing a morale check. You only ever do one morale check each round. Routing is when I believe 75% of your hit points are depleted. There's a possibility of routing, or that routes the whole entire army. If you eliminate all the enemy commanders, that will also rout the entire army. So, setting my Equite of the Sacred Shroud on the rear guard duty, which is where the commanders are usually hanging out, is an attempt to try and swing that in our favor. But as you can see here, we've got a pretty strong force, so let's go ahead and get that started. We'll go to speed 2. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the elephants, because they're kind of cool. So elephants have 20 damage tusks, which is all strength. As you can see, their strength is 20. A slightly above average attack skill, lower defense skill being huge, I think, if you click on it. Yeah, so they just they've got trample though, which will charge into enemy ranks and basically will do damage to them. They move fast. Combat speed is 18. So yeah, they're just a pretty big 64 hit points. They're going to take a lot to bring down. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. So that's going to be something. Our javelins will do a number on them though, because I don't think they have very good protection. Protection 11 actually, so it won't do as much as I thought. So yeah, so we're going to have to basically just struggle through them. The rest of the army is nothing to worry about. So we'll go to speed 1. And you can see the trampling effect already. And as you can see, I'm working on murdering their leaders as we speak. So they're down to 2 leaders. The elephants have already started to break because they ran into our heavy lines. So they're trampling through our lines. Oh, it didn't kill him. Okay, it just knocked him aside. Okay. So yeah, the trampling happens in retreat as well. So just like you might have heard from classical battles, elephants were notorious for trampling their own troops when they were frightened and running, stampeding away. So, but yeah, so why did he die? Some sort of affliction. Okay. Probably from the spellcaster. So yeah, we did lose 1. We lost 16 Hestatus, so those elephants did a number on them, and then 2 leaves. So overall, not bad. The Equite though did their damage. They killed 9 troops, including the slingers. So pretty good. Yeah, that priest. That little priest. So yeah. Okay, so we did both of these, so we're good. Alright, so we've got our two priests here, or our priest and our lord here. We'll go ahead and attack, and we'll do the same thing with Lamius. We'll go ahead and get rid of these guys here. This territory has 79 gold income, so that's great. Only 8 resources, not so great, but we'll make up for it later. And then here we're still building the palisades, so 2 months remaining. And then Scipio is going to go ahead and search for magic sites. We're going to do the other woods as well here. So, okay. Everybody is set to research. So we'll choose you, and we'll go ahead and, for the time being, we'll move those guys in, and we'll put these two together here. So, okay. So just improve his patrol strength for now. So, patrol is useful. If I can remember not to misclick. Patrol is useful because it'll help us find hidden units. So if an enemy sends a scout to our territory, we have an increased chance of finding them. So, yeah, mainly long dead horsemen. Speaking of, where is my scout? Oh, he's up here. 50 enemy units, deer tribe warriors and archers. Nothing to be worried about. We'll go ahead and scout around here and see what we can find. We'll probably want to end up building a temple here as well. We'll see. Alright, I think that is everybody. Everybody here is researching. They are. Okay. Okay. So, Scipio found a magic site in the forest of Gilead. That's awesome. So, totem collection. What does that do? Oh, cool. Nature and astral pearl per turn and increases luck. So that's fantastic. So we'll go ahead and get you to move here. Go back to reading messages. Oh, that's not the one we wanted. Battle. So let's go ahead and view that. And now you see our two forces are working towards the same process. However, this time, okay, we got our blessing off, so that's good. This time, though, you'll see that the enemy is all horse archers. So getting them locked into combat will be useful because they have to melee. And as you can see, their protection is very weak. They have a light lance and a short bow, so they do decent damage. But very nice. Okay. Alright, cool. So, take a look. We lost one leave. And what I'll do in the future, once we start getting in the swing and you guys are used to the battles, I'll take a look at the summary, and if there's something interesting in the summary, then I'll go just to the battle so you guys can watch it as well. So, either way, you're moving, so that's good. You're still building the palisade. That should be done shortly. And then here, we're doing pretty good on our research. We're going to continue that because, yep. Speaking of which, I probably haven't set up research. Research queue is empty, so conjuration's about to finish, so we might as well finish that off. We'll go ahead and finish off construction. And then don't really need thaumaturgy. We'll go do one level because that'll be real quick. But I think we'll want to do alteration and then evocation after that. So, all right, go ahead and intern. All right, so research on both of those is complete, and the construction of palisades is complete. Oh, I forgot to move my army, didn't I? Oh well. All right, so the palisades are complete. So the palisades are a lower administration. So you see only 15% of nearby resources get pulled in, So you can work on upgrading it in order to get to better. It shows you the defenders, recruitment point bonus, things like that. So, but with this, we can now recruit here. And we can recruit, we need temples and labs in order to get these guys up here. But otherwise, we can recruit our basic forces here, as well as the local forces, so militia, archers, and heavy infantry. So archers are definitely better than our slingers. So just to show you, precision's the same. However, the short bow does 9 damage versus the slingers 8. Range is 30 for the sling, and then 35 for the bow. So the bows are just a little bit better. Protection is 5 overall, same for them. So yeah, they're both equipped the same otherwise. And then you got heavy infantry, which are useful, but not nearly as good as our infantry. So, while we're on that topic, so I mentioned the defense skill, and the shield parry is pretty huge, right? So what happens is they roll to hit, and base modifier without the shield parry is going to be 8. So if they roll better than an 8 plus the die rolls on both sides, they're going to hit you, but they're also going to hit your shield. So your shield parry factors into that. And then basically you get your shield value plus your protection value on that particular spot that they hit you, which as you can see is 16 plus, for the most part, 10. So that'll be a 26 protection against them. If you roll higher than the 15, then you avoid the shield entirely, and you get to hit them directly and just hit them wherever they're armored there. So that provides a shield parry. And then the shields can degrade, so they can be broken. And when they're broken, they basically become less effective and then eventually disappear, and then you have to replace them with resources. So something unique, something cool. Just one of those little touches there. So, yeah, and the Histases have the short swords, which can be used as both piercing and slashing. I'll spend time telling you guys about that later. But for now, we have 90 resources, 1 commander point, and 97 recruitment points. And gold is not really an issue. So we do have our holy points as well. So we could go with just the equite. But yeah, I think at this point we just need to buff up our melee lines. So let's see. Okay, so we ran out of resources before we ran out of recruitment points, which is good. So we could do that, and then we could do just 2 slingers, but no, we'll do an archer. Yeah, I think that should be sufficient. So, okay. So this is kind of what we'll do here. And then we'll set that to repeat. Commander-wise, there really isn't a reason to create more of these commanders at this time. So, this is the province-specific commander. Yeah, so we won't worry about them for now. So, okay, so we got that. Now what we can do is, let's see, construct building. So we can upgrade it to a fortress, and that, as you can see on the bottom, it goes to an admin of 30. The recruitment point bonus increases. You get another the same commander point bonus and everything like that. So it takes 2 months. So I think that's what we're going to do with that. So Virgilus will work to that. My lordship here. This one's under cold again, huh? Okay, so we'll go ahead and choose them all here, and we'll go ahead and move here for now. So you're still finding sites, which is great. Let's see. Back home. We're doing pretty well. Yeah, all those equite. I love it. So I think we can stop with the banners for now. So let's go ahead and remove the banner guy. Yeah, and our resources will fluctuate because since it's under cold, there's a reduction in the resources for this area, things like that. So let's see. All right, so we got our army moving, and I think what we'll do is we'll take over this swamp next because I want to move him to do the search. So let's search for magic sites here for now. I'll go ahead and turn. All right. So nothing in Tra turn. So that's usually the case. So it's very rare that you get magic sites in the two province. Like I did 2 searches in a row and got 1 each time. So it was kind of neat that we did. So I could show them off to you. But okay. So select them all. We'll attack. Select you. I can't. Oh, it helps if I actually select you, right? All right, you'll go here. We'll do a quick search there. Couldn't hurt. We should be done next turn for here. And as you can see, army setup wise, we've already got our first batch. All right, go here and here. All right. I think that's, oh, my scout. I gotta remember my scout. So my scout is seeing about 30 with heavy cav, infantry, and archers. Not crazy. We'll go ahead and do here. See, there's, oh, there it is, green. Yeah. Actually, let's go see what green's got. Green and teal here. Why can't I move? Oh, because it's water. Haha. So I do have to move down here anyway. So unless they're waterborne races, they won't be able to attack this province here from these provinces. They'll have to move into this province here. So that's good to know. When we start taking that, we could probably put our defenses into this, unless they're waterborne races. So, okay. End our turn. All right, there was a battle in the Nurthgen Mercs. So we'll go ahead and click on it. So we lost 2 Hestatus. Otherwise, we fought a Mound King and Long Dead Horseman. So we'll go ahead and view the battle just so you can see what the undead look like. They're pretty sweet. So these guys, decent defense, pretty good attack. Their Rotten Shield only has a 4 parry, so that's the reason why their defense isn't as high. They never heal. They have Spirit Sight. They're diseased. So lose 1/10 of their hit points each month. Is that for all of them? No, it's only for that one, isn't it? But they all still never heal. They're inanimate, so you can see all that stuff. They're pierce resistant, so that's useful against my cav. And then this is the Mound King. He's just the leader with the leadership of 55, but he also has an undead leadership of 80. So nice and easy. Okay. Application's complete. Construction is completed. And we're starving due to lack of supplies. So that's something we'll have to just move out of. Alright. So Deer Tribe warriors and archers we can take on very easily. Here. Let's see. So we now have a fortification. A fortress. So that's 30%. I don't know if we can construct up to... We can. Castle. That gets to an admin of 45. And it'll take another 2 months. So we'll do that. It'll be good to have those defenses here. So that's done. We're moving there. Here we're going to... oh, sorry. I'm looking in the wrong side. We're going to search for magic sites there. And then... My scout has... Yeah, Wolf Tribe warriors and archers. Nothing to worried about. Looks like Oh, these are all the same. It's just dark versus light. Okay, it makes it. Oh, there was two different banners. Okay, I was really confused. So yeah, it looks like they took over this site here. So if I go there, I can probably see what happened, maybe, or see the forces they brought to it. No need to do any defenses here. Maybe. I've got the gold, so do that. All right. Unrest has gone down, so we're good there. Okay. Yep, we'll go ahead. Recruitment's done. I sent my scout out, sent my army out. You're doing your search. I believe that's all she wrote for that stuff. So we'll go ahead and intern. Okay. No magic sites there. There was a battle. Looks like we lost a Hestatus and a Slinger. So they had a shaman as well, and then archers and warriors. So, all right, not worried about that. We don't need to view the battle for that. I think there is one thing I need to change in my army, though. I was just thinking about it, and that is the army setup for my priest. He should be right up here so that he can bless my troops. Okay, so that's everybody there. All right. So those are all set. Unrest is 13, nothing crazy, so we'll just get our standard allotment 25. And we'll go ahead and attack here. So now we're attacking an enemy domain, so that does cause certain problems. So for my lord, it decreases his effectiveness. He becomes weaker, less hit points, things like that. So it's something to be concerned about there. For certain things, like let's say you're a phoenix, I think it's a phoenix. Phoenixes can be reborn, as phoenixes are wont to do, but only if they're within their own domain. If they enter an enemy domain and die, then you have to bring them back the old-fashioned way. Otherwise, they auto-revive at your capital, and you can keep going. So, oh, there's a lava lake here. All right. Fire gem and water gem. Very cool. So that's already been found, but we can see if there's more. So we'll go ahead and check that as we make our sweep. Here, actually, I should be checking for the recruit. We've got far more resources now, so definitely useful. We've been leaving some stuff behind, so go ahead and do some Hestatus. See if I do that. I can do, yeah, so we'll do that. All right, let's see what the enemy army consists of. Mainly Itche centaurs. The local defense consists of only one officer and a few loyal henchmen, so pretty weak local defenses. So we'll move down here. This one can move straight over, so any of these three sites would be effective. The fact that he can go in the sea tells me that that we're going to have to worry about waterborne transports and everything like that, so which is unfortunate, but it looks like these guys are gearing up to attack again. So yeah, it looks like you have to go through this corridor. That's interesting. So okay, so you're done, you're moving, you guys are attacking. I think it might be time to get this force on the way, because those Equite are amazing. Alright, so we do that. We're at 51, of which 24 are my Equite, or 23 are Equite of the Sacred Shroud. Let's see. Can we just get rid of you guys and get another Equite? We could. Could we get another one? Yes. Alright, so we'll do that instead. Hestatus, Auraris. I'm trying to find something that's 10 resources. So I could get an Essentius, or we can go with a Leave. We'll do a Leave and a Slinger, and that'll get us there. Okay. What I could do with him is go army setup. We can just make him a full cav force for now. That way he can get to our battle lines a little quicker and bring these, elite troops over. So that'll be cool. Yeah, as you can see, we're slowly building up here. Recruit units, yeah. So we'll use we'll build infantry here. We'll build the Equite, the Sacred Shroud there. Okay. So I believe everyone's done. Okay. So there's a battle in Florian. We lost one Hestatus. We murdered all the usual things. So construction of the castle is complete. Excellent. So this is now a castle. So we should also now be able to recruit more, which we can. All right. We don't have the recruitment points. We're actually out of recruitment points. So I'll just have to do it like that. So the question is, do I go with one of these? It actually doesn't help anything. So your recruitment's 12, 20, 25. 8, 5. Yeah. Yeah, there really isn't anything I can do to maximize the resources here right now. Unless I just remove him. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with the infantry. With the 10 recruitment points left, we could do 1 archer, huh? Oh, it is something. So, and it'll become more. Yeah, the recruitment points. Recruitment points are based on your population. So, this has got a higher population and would have more recruitment points, but then it wouldn't be able to draw from as much in terms of resources. So those are some of the decisions you make. Ooh, okay, 100 enemy units. Okay, looks like they're pushing our friends here around, so it's good to know. These guys cannot walk across water, though, so... Oh, we got another site. A magic arena. Brings 25 gold a turn. Okay, sweet. Alright, so we'll go crush these guys. My scout... we'll go ahead and check out this area here. Just to see what we've got. And then you, sir... Construct building. Let's build a temple. Okay, so we'll build a temple. That way we can start controlling our dominion over here. Let's see. As you can see, it gets kind of ridiculous with the number of researchers and everything, but kind of need it for the research queue. As you can see, they're starting to really increase in the amount that they do. Alterations. Inner Sun. When the mage is slain, a shower of light will shoot forth from the body and burn all undead beings in the vicinity. Yeah, I don't want to do that with my people. But, luck is definitely useful, so... And then body ethereal, which is good. Yeah, so... Was that alteration? Yep, alteration. So... Let's go ahead and get alteration up to level 4. Thaumaturgy. Let's just take a peek. Returning, mind burn, astral window. I guess we can get up Vengeance of the Dead. Targets. Contact dead souls of all people or creatures that target is slain. Dead souls will be guided where they can attack them in a horrible nightmare. Okay, so you can target enemy commanders with that. That might be cool. Alright, so we can construct lesser magical items. So let's see what that looks like, actually. If we were to forge a magic item. So this is the forging. You can forge magic items and kind of pick up what you want. So we've got trinkets. Lesser magic items are more powerful. So you can see Burning Blade does 10 fire damage, armor piercing, does 12 magic damage, and it's a pretty cool little weapon. You can get two-handed weapons or double-handed weapons like the Holy Scourge, 3 times damage versus undead. You get magic shields. As you can see, they cost different resources too. So, like this one we can do because it's astral. It gives you a shield with a parry 7, protection 17, so it's slightly better. And being magic, it's harder to break. But if it breaks, you have to reforge one. We're too low level to do the crystal shield here, but we could possibly build one later if we wanted to. And you got helm, so you got, let's see, Crown of Lead is repels hostile magic, so you get magic resistance 1. You got the Dragon Helm, which gives you fire resistance and morale, and dark vision as well, so you can fight in the dark. Horror Helm, fear, is always useful to have, so very cool thing to get. And then you got your Black Steel and Enchanted Helms, which are just higher protection stuff. Armors, then you got boots, giant strength, so +5 essentially to your damage, and then boots of the behemoth give you trample. And then you've got trinkets, and the trinkets are usually where you'll find some pretty useful stuff, since most of your commanders just want to stay in the back if you're playing a human race like ours. There are races out there, obviously, whose commanders are quite powerful and will deal massive damage. So, Burning Pearl, so it gives you +2 attack skill and fire resistance. Cold resistance. Oh yeah, I want to point out Assassin's Patience. So when an assassin attempts to assassinate you, you get your bodyguards. The more patient the assassin, the less bodyguards will be, because they'll spend more time waiting until you're in a prime spot and they can attack you. So if it's it makes the assassin patience go down if he's equipped with it. So Wound Fend Amulet. So it gives you resistance, affliction resistance too. Pebble Pouch. Will be revealed when the pebbles drawn or grown to a large boulder ready to be thrown. It can only be used by those of giant size and strength. So it's kind of neat. It gives you ranged attack with boulders. But yeah, so these are the things you can craft and stuff if you have the gems for it. As you can see right now, I have mainly fire and astral, so I don't have a lot of things we can do with that. But the other thing I wanted to check was my ritual spells that I can cast now. And so you can see I can do a number of these spells here. So, Arcane Probing. So, Arcane Probing, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that. So, Arcane Probing, just basically, when you cast it, you get to find out if a site has a level 9 astral. So, you're using some of your gems to do that. But then it'll search the site and it'll let you know if there's anything of level 9 or higher. So we'll just do that, and we'll just kind of roam around the area since we've got 4 astral gems coming in per month. So, all right. I think that's all we want to do for this round. So we'll go ahead and he's building a temple. You almost forgot. Search for magic sites. You're already doing that. Unrest. This one I should probably add defenses to. So let's see. That's pretty good. Let's go to 30. Okay. So if you go to 50, you see it just gets ridiculous. So we'll do 40. That should hold off against anything there. And I believe that is everybody. Okay, so we'll go ahead and end our turn. Okay, so I've cast Arcane Probing. Scipio found magic sites, so there was additional magic sites. There's a battle in Greendale. So this is between the 2 enemy armies. So we can kind of see, and we'll probably want to watch this, so we'll watch it in just a sec. But it looks like our Yeah, I'm not sure who won. Well, judging by this, I'm guessing that Pangaea won. Forces of Pangaea. All right, so yeah, Pangaea did win. It says that up top. So let's view the battle, so you can kind of see what they're dealing with here. So, and it's good for me to also see. So these guys right now are not doing so great. They've got their lords here. Poison barbs, cool. So the lords here, they're just like mounted, but they're like seahorses. They're amphibious. And then you got some basic troops from defending the province. So this is the commander that they get, who's a poor amphibian, which means they hampered while fighting underwater, so it can definitely hurt them. Stealthy, but this is basically the default defense commander they get. They just didn't pump a lot of points into it. And this is the attackers here. So we've got Maenads. Decent attack, defense, not a lot of strength, no protection. So, however, they're also undisciplined, and yeah, so they're berserkers though. That's the only thing. So pretty weak. These guys are protected. These are satyrs. They basically hit as hard as we do. They just and they have better attack skill, and pretty good defense skill all told. Because so these are high quality troops. They just don't have shields. So yeah, that's actually pretty good for javelins and such. And then these are more satyr warriors. Oh, wow. Okay, satyr warriors are better than the satyrs. So they have a slightly heavier look. They've got a shield, so their defense skill is up to 16. So attack skill is 12. So they're pretty good protection. So pretty cool. And then they've, of course, got their leaders are centaurs. So, and then these are white centaur. And as you can see, very high defense skills. So these guys are really tough to fight. Awesome. So let's see what happens. Spellcasting's done its part. And now they're overwhelming the commander over here. Sweet. Okay, so yeah, that was pretty neat. Alright, this is our battle. So we lost one Hestatus again, which seems to be the standard, and we killed a bunch of wolf tribe people, so awesome. Ovidus the Augur foresaw great disaster, and proper measures were taken to halt the unfortunate chain of events. What is with all the disaster striking me? Alright, very cool. So we did our spell casting. Now, as you can see here, we did a level 9 Astral Mage searching for sites. Nothing was found. However, what did we find here? The Chill 6 Swamp. Awesome. So we got water, death, and nature gems coming in. So very cool. So far we've done pretty good finding magic sites throughout our lands. So I'm pretty happy with that. But we got that fight done. I'm going to up our defenses here because this is going to be a choke point. So we'll go ahead and just do that right now. We're going to go ahead and set up my full cavalry force here. Oh, were those not Equite, the Sacred Shroud? Oh, those are the regular ones. Ah, that's why they weren't so. Okay, let's do army setup, recruit. Those are normal Equite, huh? Okay. Oh, I did it again. Okay, so now we can get rid of you. We have 4 resources, which we can do with another couple slingers. Why not? Alright, so, okay, not the worst thing in the world, though. So we've got your army set up. Yep. Okay. So that's good. At this point, that's just going to slow us down, isn't it? So, okay. So you, sir, will move here. We can move all the way over here. So that's very good. So we're going to bring our equites out. That'll be just in time to worry about what we've got here, which is some pretty big forces here. And then we'll go from there. So at this point, though, I'm going to go ahead and call it. It is run a bit long, but we had some interesting things going on, so I wanted to make sure we covered all of that. So as usual, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're going to continue to cover new concepts in each video, so you guys can get a little more comfortable with how the game plays, so that if you decide to pick it up yourself and run through it, you can feel comfortable with the systems and at least understand what's happening to you, if not necessarily be able to handle it. So the enemy can get very devious in this, especially as you up the difficulties and such. So with that, as always, if you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to us, and I will bid you guys adieu.